Fetuses are, in fact, just another stage of human development, just like any other stage. Why not err on the side of caution like you do, saying like, well, just to be safe, let's call it 20 weeks. Why not just say, don't kill living humans?
We're balancing out the rights of women and the right to their body to not be eaten by another organism for a little bit, basically, and to undergo certain health effects. We're talking about that, and then we're weighing that against the potential life of a child, right? So if it is the case that a child is living and is a person at some, 1 week old or the moment of conception, then the autonomy of the mother takes a big backseat to that. But if that's not the case, and it is just a thing until about 20 weeks, and then there's experience worth protecting, we are condemning women to basically cede control of their bodies to the state or to other people to say that they can't do certain things to have bodily autonomy because of a thing, right? That'd be like saying we should err on the side of caution in all homicide convictions and just sentence all of them to death so that they don't kill again, right?
No, I think it's different to err on the side of caution to make sure we're not actively allowing legalized murder.
It's legalized murder versus legalized enslavement.
Enslavement?
Yeah, telling a woman that her body is going to be an incubation machine for a thing that might not even be alive yet is arguably like a form of bodily enslavement, right?
Pregnancy is normal, reasonable care.
One, that's not a response to that thing at all. There could be lots of normal processes that we'd ought to avoid. And number two, you can be forced to go through those processes in really horrible ways. For instance, if you're not ready to get pregnant and have a child, maybe you even took birth control measures and you still got pregnant, or if you're these are examples of ways where you can be subjected to that ordinary developmental process, but still really not want to go through it for good reasons.
Being is not a part of the ordinary development.
But the process that's afterwards, you're all of a sudden committed to. Just because that's normal care doesn't mean that you're morally committed to it. That doesn't do anything to seek to address any of the moral baggage of whether or not you ought to be forced to
we're talking about if you are wrong, then you are saying it is okay to kill living human beings. If I am wrong, then the only consequence of that is that we are protecting human beings, even if they're not yet persons.
Can you summarize that other side better, or else this is where the conversation ends? I can't believe you would be so
I was in the process of trying to summarize it.
No,
right?
you weren't. You were steelmanning your argument on both sides of it.
And you interrupted me.
Okay, go ahead.
I understand that pregnancy can be traumatic. I understand that pregnancy can harm your body in ways that are unrepairable. I have personally experienced these things. I understand this. I don't, however, think that protecting the life of living humans, which fetuses objectively are scientifically, they're both alive. They're individual organisms with unique human DNA that are living and growing. Does that make sense?
Yes. So can you tell me if you're wrong, what's the consequence on the other side?
I just explained it.
Try it. Give me one more time, a little bit more simply.
We protect humans who are alive, but they're not technically philosophically persons by your definition of personhood being they don't have their brain parts of their brain that would deploy symptoms later in life.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't understand why you're...
I know you don't understand. It's because you're so bought into this, you don't even consider another side, but that's cool. I don't care. All right. Anything else?